Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday Morning Brew. My name is Tanisha Burke. I am a two-star director with Planet Marketing, and it is my privilege and honor to be live with you this morning to talk about this amazing presentation, this amazing business opportunity, this amazing culture that we have created. But to help me share this information with you, I would like to introduce to you my co-host this morning. This woman, I actually met her. She was working in the travel industry. We connected immediately. She wanted to know what I was doing. She is a mom. She is a wife. She is working this business on a part-time basis. And more importantly, she has reached the top of our Builders program and is growing a team of champions. It is my privilege to introduce to you all Mrs. Dawn Velez. Dawn, have you made it on the line with me this morning?
I am here, Director Burke. I am absolutely here. Thank you so much for that amazing introduction. I don't know if I'm that worthy. I definitely appreciate it. But I mean, it is an honor to serve with you. I mean, you are in the top 100 in this industry. You have been blazing a trail a sneeze away from 3-star director. Also, retired within a matter of 22 months from just doing this business alone. I mean, it is definitely my pleasure to be able to co-host and be in the presence of your greatness.
Oh, I thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started right away, but we're going to do something a little bit differently with this edition of the Saturday Morning Brew. What we're going to start off with is a brief 8-9 minute video that's going to explain what this is, because some of you are seeing this for the very first time. But immediately after the video's over, we have some of the questions that you really want to know. Right? Not the surface questions, but the dig down,
Exactly.
down low, dirty, right? We're going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly about being a travel business owner. So I'm going to go ahead and get started let me make sure my screen is being shared. All right. Can you see my screen, Velez?
Yes. Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and get started with the video. And then we'll be back.
Get ready. You are about to hear about one of the fastest growing home-based business programs anywhere. An independent business where you can earn part-time, full-time, even big-time money right from the comfort of your own home in one of the largest and most lucrative industries in the world.
Travel. Get ready to discover what all the buzz is about. Why people all around the world are saying the best place on the planet is Planet Marketing.
Imagine you with your very own business that is moving you closer to financial freedom.
A business that is making it possible for you to finally experience the things that you have always wanted to do.
Just imagine your business providing you with more options and more time.
With Planet Marketing, we will show you how to have freedom, flexibility, and financial independence as you take control of your future through the power of entrepreneurship, the travel industry, and e-commerce. Planet Marketing will provide you with an opportunity to earn more through your home-based business as a Planet rep, travel more as an Intelli Travel ITA agent, save more on what you're already spending on travel, experience more than you ever thought possible.
So who are we? We are Planet Marketing, a US-based international marketing company that offers a new marketing concept that is revolutionizing the marketing industry. Founded by Donald Bradley, his knowledge of sales, product distribution, network marketing, and team building affords Planet Marketing a unique place among today's at-home business model. His vision is to provide a global opportunity to thousands.
Planet Marketing has experience and proven leadership and a corporate support team that provide the tools, training, and customer support to help you grow a prosperous business, a company that you could be proud of, integrity that you can stand on, and leadership you can depend on. Yes, it is a new day at Planet Marketing.
Planet Marketing enjoys an exclusive alliance with Intelli Travel, a leading innovator in travel for 25 years, led by co-founder James Ferrara. Intelli Travel is built on a strong foundation with top travel industry accreditation and certifications. A reputation that allows you to step into the world of travel with confidence. The business model is simple. Planet Marketing sells Intelli Travel. Intelli Travel sells travel.
So many possibilities, so many ways to profit as an Intelli Travel agent, all from the comfort of your own home. Now is your chance to earn commissions on what your friends, family, coworkers, neighbors are going to do anyway. Travel. Now you will be able to book that family reunion, church retreat, sports package, business travel, even your own family vacation, and profit from it. So many ways to earn.
Our program is all about travel and only travel. Why? Because travel is the largest industry in the world. It is an $8 trillion industry that is expected to grow to $15 trillion over the next decade. It is larger than the retail industry, energy, even health and wellness. It is also the most researched word on the internet. That is a clue. It means you are surrounded by people who want to travel. Travel is exploding, and what's fueling that growth are baby boomers who are retiring. In fact, every 20 seconds over the next 20 years, a baby boomer is retiring. Even the younger generation is traveling more than ever. Almost everyone you know is traveling or wants to travel. Now you can get paid on what people are doing anyway.
As an independent travel agent, you will receive everything you need to build a successful business. A business that allows you to earn 70 to 80% of the travel commissions paid by vendors. A business that is partnered with major vendors worldwide. No third-party travel companies involved. High commission group cruise opportunities. A business that provides you all the tools, training, and support to grow a prosperous travel business. Anyone can be an independent travel agent, full-time or part-time. Book travel, earn, explore.
Just look at the potential travel commissions you can earn from your ITA business. In business travel, in specialized travel. Honeymoon travel is a big business, and group cruises offer exciting income opportunities.
Intelli Travel believes you should have fun while learning and earning. With IntelliTrips, you can educate yourself by experiencing travel from a client's perspective.
Want to learn more about cruising? What a better way to learn more than by experiencing it firsthand with IntelliTrips to the Caribbean as an Intelli Travel agent. Intelli Travel provides you everything you need, and they back it with the Intelli Trust Guarantee. Best travel price. Intelli Travel will match or beat it. If during your first 30 days as an ITA you are not completely satisfied, Intelli Travel will give you a 100% refund. Intelli Travel's unique home-based agent program is so easy, powerful, and fully supported that they offer the only known profit guarantee for a home-based business. If you do not earn or save more in your first year as an ITA, Intelli Travel will refund the difference.
Let's look at the PlanNet Marketing Compensation Plan. This is your chance to capitalize on the power of leverage and residual income. This is your opportunity as a PlanNet marketing rep to earn part-time, full-time, even life-changing income. Earn from direct sales and from building a team of PlanNet marketing reps. When you, as a PlanNet marketing rep, sell the Intelli Travel Independent Travel Agency, the ITA, you are paid a direct sale commission of $50. That's on every ITA direct sale. And you earn a 50% check match on every direct sale made by your personally sponsored reps. And you earn additional bonuses as your team continues to grow.
Advance through the Builder program. When you have 9 personally enrolled active ITAs, you'll unlock an additional income stream. As a Gold Builder, you'll receive team bonuses paid on every ITA sale made by you or anyone on your rep team, down to the next Gold Builder, plus a 10% match on the travel commissions earned by your personal active ITAs. And that's not all. You will also receive a 10% match of the Matrix commissions earned by your personally sponsored reps. How big can that be?
Next comes residual income. Our 3x9 forced matrix allows you to earn $4 every month for every person on your team, up to 9 levels. Unlock the matrix with 2 personal active ITAs and earn up to $48 of monthly residual income. 3 personal active ITAs earn up to $156. 4 earns up to $480, and so on through 9 levels.
Are you looking for a way to retire on your terms? Our Director program is just what you've been waiting for. Director bonus is paid in addition to your weekly pay and a monthly matrix bonus.
Join the club, that is the President's Club, where you will wear the ring that signifies a 6-figure income.
You can become a marketing rep for a one-time initial fee of only $19.95 and a monthly administrative fee of $19.95, or an independent travel agent for a one-time investment of $179.95 and $39.95 monthly. You may maximize with both businesses and become a rep and an ITA for $199.90 and $59.95 monthly. Start your journey of success by joining our winning team today, a journey that will allow you to be your own boss, enjoy exciting income opportunities, travel more and for less while you travel the planet.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stop share. Are you with me? Let me see the goddess. Are you still on? Let me unmute you.
I am here. Can you hear me okay?
All right. Awesome. I can. So, goddess, that was our business presentation. So now all of the viewers, the guests that are just seeing this business opportunity for the first time, and I'm going to welcome you. Thank the person that invited you because they did not want you to miss this opportunity. Again, we do have a chat feature. So if there is a specific question that you have about this opportunity, we want you to go ahead and type it in the chat feature, and we'll be sure to get it answered before the end of this broadcast. Now, Goddess, I want to start with a question for you. For you, why travel? Because when I met you, you were already in the industry, and there are, oh my gosh, there's so many different industries that people get into to earn some extra income. I know I see people in the finance industry, the health and beauty, wellness, you know, there's so many other industries, but why travel for you?
That's a great question. And I really appreciate that question. For me, when I initially started in travel or in the travel industry, I honestly had no idea of the passion that I would develop behind it. So I just started off helping out a friend, actually, working the front desk at the Hyatt Place. Well, in doing that, I had the opportunity to start checking in and checking out people from all over the world. I was in Atlanta at the time. And so that was my first taste of the hospitality world. Fast forward just a little bit in my career, I ended up in the sales department, just helping people. I won't use the acronym because no one will understand it, but basically helping groups, whether it's a wedding party or family reunion. And, you know, fast forward, I managed hotels here in Orlando on International Drive, and just the excitement of travel. At the time, my personal travel was limited, but it was just the idea, you know, just the excitement. And so I began wanting something that, because I've been an entrepreneur for several years now in a whole other different field, but I wanted something that I could do in this business of hospitality that would give me more income without all the hours, because when you work in a hotel, the hotel never closes. And as a hotel manager, getting those 3 a.m. calls about flooding and other situations is no fun. You got to work holidays and etc. So basically, I decided that I would go out here and look for something, anything. Had a conversation with a young lady before my conversation with you, Miss Burke, and it found that this was something to look into. So when I had the conversation with you, unexpectedly, just as the universe would have it, you know, I had the conversation with you and you explained kind of sort of what you did briefly because we had to get back. But when I started doing my research, I thought, if this is not the coolest thing ever, so I can still do what I do, which is deal with hospitality, and I can also get some personal benefits from it as well. So for me, this industry is both exciting and profitable. I mean, I don't want to do anything unless I'm going to make some coin with it, right? So I found that this was a great way to really do both. It's the highest grossing industry in the world. You know, it's bigger than oil and gas. And if you guys stop and marinate on that for a minute, I just said it's bigger than oil and gas. Like, people are conquering whole countries for oil. This is a big deal. So just think about it, you know, listen to this information. And that is my main reason, is because $8 trillion, I definitely want a piece of the pie.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm going to pass it back to you. What questions do you have for me? Because we had a briefing and we discussed, you know, going back and forth, because you speak to a lot of people every day about this business. So what type of questions are people asking you?
Well, I think that the biggest thing, and I would love for you to tackle this question, is the marketing piece. So yes, we have the travel, but why network marketing?
Oh my gosh, why not network marketing? You know, Dawn, not everyone is a rocket scientist. Let's just leave it right there. Not everyone has, you know, a PhD, you know, a double master's. You know, there are people who spend thousands and thousands of dollars to get a degree, to the hopes of getting that high-paying job to provide the lifestyle that they want for themselves and their family. And even with the degree, they don't make it, right? Just because you get a master's doesn't mean you're going to get a business, a job that pays 6 or 7 figures, right? And with network marketing, it really levels the playing field for anybody. Think about that. You know, this business opportunity is $200. Anybody can get their hands on $200. This business opportunity is $60 a month. You know, anybody can get their hands on $60 a month. What I love about network marketing is it doesn't matter where you are in life. We don't care if you have a GED or a PhD, right? Your background doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you come from jail or from Yale. You know, you get to start at the same level with everyone else, and you have the opportunity to earn as much income as you want. You know, they say 80% of the women that are making over $100,000 a year are doing it inside of a network marketing business. And I just think that that's phenomenal, because if you believe it and you can achieve it, and if you have a $200 investment, you have a chance of achieving everything you have ever wanted in life with network marketing. And I just love that. And the fact that, Dawn, even though, you know, I brought you into the business, if you outwork me, you can make more income than me. And I just love that, because we don't have that opportunity at our job. You know, They always say, you know, 80% of the people at a job is doing all the work, but 20% of the people are making all the money. But here in network marketing, that's not the case. You get into the business what you put out. You get out of the business what you put into the business. So I love network marketing, because it gives ordinary people like you and I the ability to live extraordinary lifestyles.
Agreed. Agreed. Absolutely.
So, Dawn, I know, you know, a lot of people are attracted to this opportunity, obviously, because of travel. You know, they're already booking those family reunions and those honeymoons and things like that. And then when they see this opportunity, they're like, wait, what? I could get paid for what I'm already doing? So Dawn, tell me, have you, since you've been in the business and you're a hybrid, right? So you book travel as well as you're building a network of travel agencies under you. You're building a team. But have you encountered any challenges with booking travel? And what has been your experience as far as the support and things like that?
That's a great question as well. So yes, I have definitely had challenges, and I'll give you a couple of my favorite examples. Now, being in the travel industry, it doesn't mean that you know every location on planet Earth, right? So I had, when I first signed up, just a couple months after I first signed up, I had a young lady, she's going on some sort of a spiritual retreat. And she wanted to spend 7 days in a place called Machu Picchu. And Where do? I'd never heard of this place. Wasn't exactly sure what she was talking about. I just took my notes. You know, I was so green, I didn't even have her fill out the form that we have for them to complete, which would have helped. But what I found is that, of course, I wasn't going to turn it down. I wasn't going to tell my client I had no clue what she was talking about. So I took all the information and I just called the supplier. It was a challenge for me because I was unfamiliar with this place. But once I got a hold to the supplier, the right supplier, because of course, again, being new, I wasn't sure where to start. So I pulled up my email that I got from our host agency and I figured out who I needed to speak with, got them on the line, and guess what? They were an in-partner or in-country supplier. So not only did they know exactly what Machu Picchu is all about in Peru, they could tell me all of the things that people do when they take these spiritual retreats. And so including other activities and different things like that. So by the time I went back to my client, I looked like a Machu Picchu expert, you know, I looked like someone who had even gone before. And so even though I felt that it was a challenge because I had never heard of the place before, it actually turned out to be absolutely amazing because I was able to get all the pertinent information that I needed from our supplier, so the support, and being able to just turn that over to my client. My client was none the wiser in terms of my knowledge of where she was going. So the challenges are there in terms of you may not know everything about the industry. You may only have a piece here from your personal experience where you can pull from, or you may have no personal experience or just booking your own travel. So the great thing about it is there's this little 800 number that is our best friend. It's kind of like our Google. We just call that little 800 number and we're able to move forward.
Absolutely. I love that story because, you know, a lot of people are very hesitant about starting this business because some of them have never owned a business before. You know, they've only been an employee for their entire, you know, working life. But here, you know, but because of all the training, you got to think about this, guys. Intelli Travel invented travel agent training because they are the inventor of the business model of the at-home travel agent. And so all of the training that you need to be successful in this business is there for you. So anybody can do this business.
It's true. Very true. Now, let me ask you this. Because, of course, what we do, a lot of people don't understand. They want to kind of figure out, well, you know, I have a full-time job and I make 6 figures on my full-time job. So I'm content, right? So my question for you, Director Burke, is how important is it to have multiple streams of income?
Oh my goodness. You know, unfortunately, a lot of people learn the importance of it when it's too late, when they get laid off, when they, you know, and some people are only thinking about getting fired, but there are so many other things that can happen to cause you to lose your job besides just getting fired. What about downsizing, right? I mean, as the economy changes, you know, companies are having to, you know, as not only as economy changes, but as companies are having to adjust their budget to match the economy, they're closing down departments, they're downsizing. That could be you, you know. Sometimes people lose their job because their company moves out of the country, right? Because it's cheaper for them to do business in another country. Sometimes they're moving out of state and you're just not able to make that move with your company out of state. And how about, you know, ailing family members? You know, Dawn, I know so many people who have had to leave their job because their parents or a family member has gotten sick and they need that full-time care. And they've become the primary caregiver for someone in their family and they can't work anymore. I also know so many people, even in my own organization, that have medical conditions that allow them to not work anymore. They can't work a standard job because the job can't accommodate their medical conditions. So having multiple streams of income is something to fall back on. You know, the old fall back on was to get a degree, right? If you play sports, the old fallback was to get a degree. The new fallback on is having a side hustle, another stream of income. Millionaires have up to 8 or 9 streams of income. You cannot put all of your eggs in one basket, because when something happens to that one basket, you still have to be able to provide for your family. You don't want to have to downgrade your family's lifestyle because you lost your job. And if some of you, I want some of you that are watching right now to think about, if Monday morning when you go into your job, if they hand you a pink slip and a box, what are you going to do? How are you going to continue to allow your kids to play sports? How will you pay the rent or the mortgage next month? How are you going to buy groceries? What are you going to do? That is a scary thought. I know when I became a mom, I almost had panic attacks thinking, oh my God, what if something happens? Like, I have another mouth to feed. It's not just me. You know, I can live off of beans and hot dogs, but I'm not going to feed that to my son.
Yes.
You know, and that was a scary thought for me. And I'm like, I gotta, you know, so it almost gives you anxiety even at your job. You know, don't get written up for something. Don't call in late. You know, we go into work sick and with a fever and coughing and stuff because we're in fear of losing our job. But when you have a plan B to fall back on, your swagger is a little different when you go into work. You know, you're like, okay, I'm here. This is great. But if God forbid something happens, we will be okay. So it is so important, Dawn, for people to have a plan B. Everyone should have a plan B. Have that backup plan. And why not travel? Getting paid in something that people are going to do anyway. It just makes sense. It does.
It does. 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, Dawn, I have a question for you. You know, when a lot of people realize that this business opportunity has an optional network marketing component, many people are like, I don't want anything to do with that. I just want to be an ITA only. I just want to book travel. I want to become a millionaire booking travel. But let's be clear, you can only make residual income by building a team, right? Every successful business in the world has a team. You know, hospitals have a team of doctors and nurses and CNAs, right? Your church has a team. It's not just the pastor keeping it going, right? It's the usher board. It's the church secretary. You know, every successful business in the world is built upon a team. It can't be just you. So, Dawn, I want you to share with everyone, how difficult is it to build a team? Because a lot of people are scared to death. They've done businesses like this before and they were unsuccessful with building a team because of whatever reason. So how difficult has it been for you to build a team?
Wow. So this question is both embarrassing and exciting to answer. And here's the reason why. Okay. So as I explained earlier in this call, my background is hospitality. I also mentioned that I have been a hotel manager. I worked as a general manager and also an AGM. Not to mention that for several years, I've also owned with my husband another business, a couple businesses. All right. Coming into this business, when I spoke with my success coach, Director Tanisha Burke, I figured, okay, so yeah, I don't know what she's talking about with this marketing stuff, but it's $20, so I'll just go ahead and pay it. But I had no intentions whatsoever on working it because, hey, my background is hospitality and I got in this because I wanted a travel business. So I went on and I did it. And let me tell you something, guys, almost 10 months, I literally just paid my $20 a month and worked on the travel. I was not plugged in. I was completely and totally uncoachable, which I tried the coaching thing with my director, and she can vouch for this, okay? I tried it with her, and just immediately, I was the one standing over in the corner with my arms crossed, like, this lady can't tell me I am a business owner already. Okay. I have managed the Radisson on International Drive. I just was completely uncoachable. I just felt that I already had the experience that it took to run a business. And I already knew what it would take to run a team. After all, I've had teams in call centers. I've had teams on my, in my hotels, just completely and totally uncoachable. For me, it would have been so much easier, so many less challenges, because the challenges are going to be there. It's a business, right? But I could have had about 80% less challenges had I just been coachable and understood that my coach has my best interest. And so I would say that one of the primary challenges for those of us who may have a red personality or who may be just used to being a business owner and being independent, you have to learn to make the transition to actually being a part of a team that really truly does have your best interest at heart. So the challenges have been that I've overcome. All right. I actually got an award for being most coachable. Let me also put that out there, because I really did just completely surrender to the process. And that is not always an easy thing to do, but anybody who is considering this, please understand that you want to not be in your way. You want to not be in your own head. You want to not be in your feelings. You want to really be successful in something that you invested in. Keep your mind open, keep your ears and eyes open, and move forward. So for me, the biggest challenge was adjusting to not just being solo, not just depending on myself for everything to be done, following the process that's already there, working alongside my amazing coach and my mentors. And I have had success once I dropped that wall down.
That is so true. Guys, one of the things about network marketing in general is that, especially if you're with a very good company like Planet Marketing, is that the system to be successful is already in place. And all you have to do is plug into the system and allow us to help you. So if you are coachable, if you are teachable, and you allow the layers of leadership to help you, you will be successful in this business, period. Anybody can do this business. It doesn't matter your background. I mean, my best friend who joined the business the first week I joined had no experience in network marketing, no experience on the business. All she knew was to be an employee. And fast forward 2 years later, she now has an organization of over 500 people. Zero experience. In the top 100 income earners out of over 30,000 business owners. So if she can do it with the help of the leadership, you can do it as well, right?
Exactly. If anybody can do, I can say this, if anyone who has a desire for change, you really truly have a desire, this is the vehicle with all the tools in place for you to do exactly that. Haven't seen anything else out there. Honestly, wasn't quite truly a believer when I first started, because I'd never done anything like this before. Don't have a large network of people, and I've still been able to lead a team of champions, even with my limited access to, organizations or church groups or anything like that. So absolutely being coachable, utilizing, leveraging the tools that are there for you. Everyone can be successful in this.
Absolutely. I agree with you. All right.
So let me ask you just this one last question. I really wanted you to kind of touch on this because some people, of course, we are parents, we work full time. What challenges did you face, Director Burke, while you did work? Because you're retired now, but while you were working full time in corporate America and doing this business part time, what were some of your challenges?
Oh, that is a great question, Dawn. Guys, I'm a busy woman, right? Married. I have an 8-year-old, highly active son. And when I started the business, I was actually working full time as an administrative assistant for a health insurance company. And I was exhausted. I was exhausted at work. As an admin assistant, you're there to take care of everybody else. all day long. You know, there's been times I've been, you know, catering events, taking minutes, you know, at meetings and typing them up, scheduling appointments and things for people. So by the time I got home, I was just tired. But what drove me, you know, I would say the biggest challenge was trying to balance the two. Trying to, okay, go to work during the day and then come home, be mom, be wife, and be travel business owner. And I was looking at trying to, how do I balance this and still have time for myself? Mm-hmm. That is a big, big thing. Because one of the things I understand as a woman, like if I don't recharge for myself, then I'm no good to anybody else. And so I, in the beginning, really, really struggled with trying to be everything for everybody. But here's what I understood. I went to our convention and had the privilege of being in a meeting. And one of the top income earner in network marketing history we had a private meeting with him. And he said, there is no balance. And when he said that, Dawn, it set me free.
Exactly.
It set me free. I was like, oh, there's no way to do this and everybody have everything they need. Thank God, right? And so, you know, when I started this business, because of the financial situation that my husband and I were in, and when I tell you we were struggling, guys, there were times when we could not afford to go to the dollar store to buy anything. There were times, you know, when my mom, when I first moved down here, had to help with diapers and formula, you know, for my baby because we just did not have it. My husband struggled finding a job when we made the move to Florida. And then when he found a job, he lost the job. And then he was out of work for, you know, like 9 months. We were struggling. And so, you know, I needed this business to work. I needed something that was going to change our financial future. And so I had a conversation with my family and I said, give me 2 years to build this business. Give me 2 years to build this business to change our financial future because something had to give. And what that meant was, you know, getting the buy-in from my family. That meant Tanisha cannot be everything for everybody. I need the two of you to step up. That meant, boo, sometimes you're going to come home at 5 o'clock and dinner's not going to be ready. Guess what? I need you to figure it out and make sure I eat too, right? That meant making sure I need you to check Jace's homework, make sure it gets done, to make sure he gets to bed, you know, at a decent hour and stuff like that because Tanisha's working the business. I'm on the phone 24/7, whether I'm coaching a new business partner or I'm talking to a prospect or I'm doing a webinar or I'm attending a meeting or I'm working on my personal development, reading a book, whatever it took to build the business, I needed to be able to focus on that and not trying to be everything for everybody. Thank God my husband does the laundry. Right? That's one of the things he loves. I didn't have to worry about that, but the grocery shopping was on me. Well, guess what? There were some times hubby had to do the grocery shopping. He didn't like it, but he saw that I was very focused on what I was doing with the business. So while I was at my job, I was at my job doing my job, except for my lunches and my breaks. Even during my lunches and my breaks, I was working my business. I'm on Facebook. I'm posting. I'm scheduling appointments on the way home from work. You know, you find pockets of time to do the business. Right. On the way home, I'm doing a 3-way call. You know, while I'm cooking dinner, I'm listening to a webinar. You know, Friday nights, I'm not doing a Netflix and chill. You know, right. I'm working my business. And the weekends, what? I don't right. my 9 to 5 during the weekends. That's 12 hours. I could be working my business. You know how much I can get done in 12
Exactly.
hours? You know, if I'm focused on my business. So, you know, those were some of the challenges was trying to find balance, but then realizing there is no balance. But I'm okay, Dawn, with there not being balance for a short period of time. It is a sacrifice to build this business. You know, you can't expect to make 6 figures if you're not willing to give up something. There's going to be a sacrifice. You know, you can't make 6 figures and have a 2-figure calendar. My calendar is packed out every single day because I want the big money. And I have team members who want the big money. So I'm there to support them. But yeah, that right there is no balance. You're just going to have to get the buy-in from your family and say, look, I'm doing X, Y, Z so that we can get to that next level. And I need all hands on deck. All hands on deck. So Dawn,
exactly.
I want to go to the chat.
Exactly.
I want to jump to the chat because those are just the questions that we had for this meeting. We're at our 30-minute mark, but I want to see Shornell, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, has a question. She said, good morning. I would like to thank Ms. Saxon for the invite. My question is, if you don't have a problem with being a team member, is this going to still be a successful venture? I want to live in my home outside the Orlando area, Davenport, which is 15 minutes outside of Disney. Absolutely. You know, you can be successful on both sides of the business. Dawn, we just had, well, let me give you some stats, right? Because documentation beats conversation. Intelli Travel agents have booked over $325 million in travel. $325 million in travel. Just last month, Intelli Travel paid out over $1 million in travel commissions to our agents. So that right there should give you an example of, yes, you can be very successful in this business on both sides of the business. So booking travel and on the marketing side. Let me give you some stats with Planet Marketing. Planet Marketing is just shy of 3 years old. But in that time, we've already created 26 figure income earners. That's 20 families that are making no less than $8,333.33 a month minimum. So on both sides of this business, you can be successful. But again, it goes back to you get out of this business what you put into the business, right? People don't know you're in business if you're not talking to them. You can't come into this business and be a secret agent. Just because you paid your $200, you're paying your $60 a month, doesn't mean you're going to be successful. There is some work that has to be done. But if you're willing to do the work, your work will determine your income. I always tell everyone, Dawn, you know, your efforts have to be in alignment with your goals. Plain and simple.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. That's the bottom line. So if you want to be successful, you live down the street from me, actually. You live about 10 minutes from where I am here in Celebration. And the truth of the matter is that you kind of sound like me, like the description that I gave in the beginning. Well, do I have to be a part of a team to do this? Well, I mean, I should still be able to be successful and do this on my own. Well, I can tell you, you can go down that road if you want to and end up just like me, which is losing valuable time and being behind my goals instead of in front of them. Or you can start off and say, you know what, I'm going to keep an open mind. I'm going to listen to my coach. I'm going to get this thing figured out. And even if you move at a slower pace, at least keep it open, because the name of the game here is residuals and capitalizing on those residuals. All right. So just keep that in mind and let us know if you have any more questions about that, especially me. Like, reach out to me direct. I'm the poster child.
Awesome. Yes, you are, for sure. Well, guys, that concludes this edition of the Saturday Morning Brew. I really hope that you guys love this format. This is something new I literally just thought about coming out of the shower. Called Dawn, like, this is what we're going to do. Right? But I love this. I love being very candid and unscripted, just, speaking from the heart. But guys, we are here. Well, this Saturday Morning Brew happens every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. We have different guest speakers, but do me a favor, get back with the person that invited you. Please get back with the person that invited you. If you have some questions, get your questions answered, but do not miss out on this opportunity. They say the opportunity of a lifetime must be seized during the lifetime of the opportunity. And we want to partner with you and help you grow your business, because we are on an amazing journey that I am so grateful and thankful for. And I just want to bring everyone on board with me. But I also understand, Dawn, this business is not for everyone, right? This for people that are serious about earning income and wanting to leave a legacy for their family. So guys, I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much, Ms. Velez, for
Absolutely.
with me. This has been a plum pleasure. To head out. One of the things I love about this business is the flexibility, right? I'm about to head out to my son's football game and, and then get to work on my business. But thank you all. This concludes the presentation. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye.